Oh boy, this is just a short file share about something that I communicate to myself. I communicate to God's source. Just how simple it is, actually. But I'm a musician. First and foremost, I play music. I'm a musical power plant. That's what DNA is. It's music. Sound is magic. The crystal spiral is the right direction. You know you're in the right direction. You're on the right pathway. You didn't get lost. You never forgot your memory. And that's critical. I cannot emphasize that enough when you're dealing with memory wipe technology. My memory can't be wiped. It's impossible, actually. I'm a God source being. I experience God. Wherever God is, I am. That's what I am is. I am music. I'm the very first shine, very first rainbow. I'm an inner crystal rainbow. Rainbow sphere. Just like the one around that airplane that flew from San Francisco to the Anakayuai, the first eye, the first camera eye. I experienced the first camera eye, the shutter speed. Now you see me, now you don't. Who was that? Right? I couldn't get a picture of it. Uh-oh. They don't like that. Oh, they get really angry about that. That's why demons hate us. Because we know where the greatest power is. The greatest power is in service, obviously. And it's just like when I took a class with that lady when I went to school at the University of Arkansas. She said, "You're light years ahead of everyone in the class." And it's just like, no, think of me as a 4-year-old little boy. It's like, remember, the class that you're teaching all these students at a university is based on what? The null hypothesis. Okay, so you want to eliminate all the variables. How do you create something out of nothing? Well, you see yourself in the mirror, right? So you know that you're alive. You're aware of what you are in your own mirror. Okay, so what are you aware of? I'm aware of what love is. That's what I am. Glad to meet you. What else would you like to know? Because there's a God that lives in my heart that will share with you how simple it is, which is 0. 0 degrees on a compass. Hand a little 3-year-old a compass. Okay. And balance. Seeking the pathway of least electrical density. So you don't have to do any work. Let the universe go to work for you. Because that's what love and service forever is. We're forever in service to all of you. All life, no matter what it is. And that is a natural state to be in, which is a natural crystal spiral. So we don't have to think about it because it's what we feel, how deeply we feel, and goes right to the core, right to the absolute core. When I go out here in the day and I close my eyes, I see the silver and gold right big as night and day right in front of me. I see the silver and gold made of core. Yeah. And now you have a permit. Right? You recovered yourself. That's what we do. Recovery. I went through a recovery program. That's what humble service is. I spent a lot of time in a lot of rooms. Okay? And I was right there with them. I was telling the same story. You know, they have speaker meetings usually once a month, depending on what club you go to. They're called triangle clubs, the Golden Triangle Club. Right? First, you got to admit there's a problem, and that's getting honest with yourselves. Right? And you're seeking recovery. But you see how hard it is in there. with demonic possession. That demon doesn't want to let you go. It's feeding on your power. And the very idea that they think they're the most powerful, that's called a failure to communicate logic. Neurologic. That's a neurological disorder. That's what a pathogenic parasite is. It's out of order. That's what chaos is. So you know what that does to the central nervous system. Yeah, endocrine disruptors. Turbulence. Calm down. Please. Tone it down. Playing music. So I learned through the first music teacher how to play music. How to tune a guitar. How to tune a crystal wave. That's a crystal star. That's crystal consciousness field. That's the field my consciousness is in. So I experienced the God consciousness field through my heart. So when I was 4 years of age, they don't get this. And that's a heart shield. I call that the cosmic shield of one. The heart and soul of the core of all creation. And that's as pure, that's as pure as it gets. A pure heart. The center point. The precise center point of balance is the highest divine order. Seeking a pathway to be with the highest divine order is to be with an eternal state of consciousness that is on fire. To love all of you, which is everything that we create that is born out of pure, eternal, absolute love. Because that's the mirror that we are. That's why I'm here, is to restore the mirror. Help strengthen. I'm not the only one here. The God source works through me like a conductor, like a superconductor. Just let it flow. Just let it flow. No blockages. Clear the circuits out like Roto-Rooter. Just burn a pathway right through it. It's like cleaning everything out, a vacuum cleaner. The true still point of a real vacuum is knowing the real vacuum. The hollow halo clean. And so music is what I am. I'm music. So that's why I play. That's why when I came out of my mother's gate, I was playing drums. They didn't know what to do with me, a child, except to get me a drum set. You know, but you want to play all the sounds. You want to play all the frequencies. Wherever God is playing music is where we are. And so you learn how to tune into the stars. So you know how to tune a star naturally. It just happens within you. God's source makes it happen through us, because that's the one I serve. And that's the one I trust. Ultimately, that's the one I trust, because I trust the one I'm with, which is the one I serve, which is I am, the first I am, first light. That's why I'm here. This was a healing mission. That's what crisis intervention is. That's right, the founder races. 3 full founder flames. 3 spheres logos. 999. 4 45s. 4 pieces of the pie. Right, northeast, south, and west. Wow. Vertical and horizontal stabilizers. Yes. So you know how to zip around. Finding your way around the universe. The unicycle. Iani. Aya. Gaia. Gaia. Aya. 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 Ita or Chalet. Playing music. The tones. So we're in love with playing music. We're musicians. Play all the instruments. Yeah. Want to play a violin? Play a guitar, a bass? Go make your own instruments. Just start making different sounds and dancing in your fire. The flame body activation. The 13th mother arc. Starfire burst. Bursting with love and joy. Because you're on fire. To play music. And the music that we play are love songs. Go on forever. Because we love to play music. It is in perfect rhythm, harmony, and balance. So all the waves are in equal mass. Now we're back to zero. And so it has a lot to do with the teachers that we pick, that we choose. The spirit that we choose, the instructor, the first instructor of union, of structural integration, integrated systems engineering. Breathing is one. That's what I practice every day. Actually, not just every day, but every time I go outside the house. Breathing is one. Breathing is one. I'm breathing as one. I'm breathing as one with the core. Clearing all the stuff. Keeping the crystal clarity of your sound waves crystal clear. Like an acoustical, hollow, halo clean chamber. Wow, I can hear the echo. Yeah, and all your sensory capacity goes ballistic. Now your sense of smell, your vision, your hearing. Man, I'm aware of everything. Yeah, and that's God's source awareness, which is God's self-sensing. And that's translating mathematical tables. Somebody doesn't know how to play music around here. Sort of like that. Something's wrong with the music. Okay, we got to fix the music, which is fix the strands, which is fix the bands. Playing the right music, playing the right tunes like they used to show us when I was a little kid growing up with Looney Tunes. Oh, Looney Tunes. It's not funny, but medicine is laughter. But, you know, the Joker's wild. So it's a matter of reading their language, which is reading their mathematics. And that's realizing the system that they built. You already know what's going to happen with it. Because who do you think knows that? The one I serve, God Source does. Because God Source knows all of us. That's the permanent records. They can't mess with those. And that's the beauty and genius of God Source. The eternal sound recorder of pure, eternal absolute love. So we love to play music. And we play for free. I don't charge nobody anything for the music that I play or the songs that I write. I write a song. You want to play that song because you're a guitarist or whatever. Here is my poem, my love poems, my love songs. Because this is what I experience, that I experience in my heart. So I'm sharing my heart with you. And this is what my heart feels. This is how deeply I feel. This is how much love I have to give you. And this is how I do it. And I know how to do that in writing. But there's never going to be that much energy that you can transmit out of your heart onto a piece of paper or even 126 pages. I would have written her a 500-page book. Wow, I'm lost in this love story that this spirit is living in, and he's sharing it with me in real time. Oh, real time. Yeah. Real clocks, not false clocks. Clocks that lie. Remember that song by what's his name, Neil Peart, who I guess wrote a lot of the songs for that group called Rush. They were teachers in their own right. They laid it right on out about grids, subdivisions, mass production zones, clockwork angels. I thought he was a great drummer. They are good musicians. They know what a sound synthesizer is. They know how to play music because they know how to what? Attract a lot of people. A lot of your electrical attention. And that's what they want. Now they get the proceeds. That's called the return flow. That's why there's a delay. Yeah. So we know that money is an illusion. Yep, I was saying that to myself when I was a little kid. I can't get rid of this money fast enough because I know what that money represents. That's not what I am. Get it out of here. Put it back into circulation as fast as you can. That was my navigational issue with a money system. That's called a money trap. That's a money game trap. That's what it is. That's a codependent relationship with a vampire. That's why it's called a game of sacrifices. How much power are you willing to sacrifice? Restoring your power is restoring your speed, which is your electrical power. And that's why going through Alcoholics Anonymous was humility and remembering humble service, particularly to yourself, your true self, your oversoul, remembering who you are. This isn't who I am. How did I fall down like this? Traumatic overload. That's what demons do when they gang up on you. Beat your spirit down. Get it back on that horse again. A free spirit in the wind. A free spirit is an artist and musician on fire to create. And what we create is music. And you see it in your own mirror. That's God's music playing. And you see right before your very eyes. That's what I see. That's what I am. You all have a beautiful evening or a beautiful morning or wherever you happen to be. I'm always on duty. That's why I'm here. Healing duty. Numero uno. Un se haya.